T.G.I.F all. Yes, thank God it is Friday. Cheryl here at Nature Within. Yeah, on this beautiful day, and currently I am in British Columbia. Yes, just came into this province not long ago. Exploring Canada. Yes, and that's why I really like to wear my my cowgirl hat with our Canadian flag on it. And and Friday, we do wear a red. Yes, red is Remember Everyone Deployed. This is pertaining to our troops, and no matter whether it's in Canada or across the world. Yes. And I just really like doing these videos when I can on Fridays, and I always do wear red on Fridays, that's for sure. Yeah, to remember my grandfather and all of you troops from the past and the present where we are. Love you, Grandpa. And I do love you all. I was going to go into the Army. I don't know if I've told you before. I think I mentioned it once before. I was going to go into the Army if I couldn't get a full-time job after finishing high school. I always had a part-time job while I was working in high school. I've been working since I've been 11 years old. So that's what I said. If I can't get a full-time job, I was going to join the Army. Anyways, I got a friend where her father got us both working in the gold mines. Yeah, we worked in the assay lab, the analytical laboratory. So I was very fortunate enough to go into that field when I was younger. Yes. So, yes, the volunteering is the healing modality. I like to talk about a healing modality on Fridays because it's healing for the troops. It's different techniques that they can use for healing, and when they're doing things, they're doing healing for themselves. And volunteering is very healing for ourselves, but mainly also sending it out to others is what it is. It's, first of all, it is the healing is volunteering is being sent out to others. And when we do that, it feels so good, and in giving is receiving. Yeah, so it is very healing for us as well. Yeah. And we can volunteer in like multiple ways. There's so many ways we can volunteer, whether we can walk or not. You know what I mean? Even if we can't talk. There's other ways we can do healing through volunteering. That's for sure. Yes. So we can, the number one way is our time. Yeah. Volunteering our time, which is talking. It could be talking. It could be reading a book to someone or reading anything to them, doing chores, cleaning, fixing or repairing another. Or if you're doing it for a group of people. Yes. And if you're a troop, you can share very lifelike stories. And you can give them techniques and different ways in doing things. And teaching us about, being out in nature and things like that, different things that you have learnt as well. These would be gold stories, for me and for many, yes, because we love nature. A lot of us do. We can volunteer our mental and emotional or even physical help, yes. We could even volunteer food to others. Volunteer our food by either, growing our own vegetables and whatnot, where I'm staying here at this gentleman's place. That's what he does. He's growing his own veggies, and he gives them, and fruit is here too, and he gives them to other people. How nice, volunteering his food. And these are gifts. We can have gifts in various ways. Yeah, we can give them physical gifts that we made, or we can donate gifts. Actually, when I think about it, yes, I had to go and get an extra set of sheets for my massage table where I give treatments. And when I was there, I picked up a pair of shoes for this homeless man. Yeah, I gave him, I'll talk about that later, that I did. I volunteered and gave him a treatment. Yes. Yes. And so anyways, I bought him some shoes because the shoes he was wearing, there was holes in them. And his feet, when I worked on his feet, like, oh, he had very worn out feet. Wonder why. He's done a lot of walking and riding on his bike. So yes, that was a really nice gift. I'm sure he really liked. It was a really good make a shoe. I think it was, anyways, it was a very, a pair of Puma shoes. And they were size 11 is what I found out before I left. Because he was staying here talking to the gentleman where I'm staying. And I slipped away and went out, got that. And these shoes were so comfortable looking. They had a nice sole on them. And anyways, he loved them. He put them on and he says, yeah, he says, you can tell I really like them because he tied up the laces. So that was so honorable, and it really touched my heart, which is healing. When something touches our heart, it's very healing. Yes. And another gift that we can give away is our services. That may be singers, people that sing. Maybe you play an instrument. That would be so nice, volunteering your time doing that. The elderly at these homes, they would love that. The troops, yeah. Go to the Legion, volunteer. Volunteer your services, you know, your gifts, what you do at the Legion in one way or another. There's various ways you can do it. Also, another volunteer is, a volunteer gift is educating people. You can educate them. Being a nurse, nurses can also volunteer their time. People who pray, that is volunteering. If you are an electrician or a mechanic or a driver, yeah, where you can help them get to their doctor's appointment, groceries, or even for a walk out in nature. So even if you want to be a walker, a volunteer to walk with these people or push them, you know what I mean, in their wheelchairs and whatnot. That is a beautiful way to volunteer your time. It just touches my heart just thinking about it. That's a great idea. I'm going to think about doing that as well when I can get some free time, for sure. And I like to make my organic products. I actually had one here, yeah, my skincare cream. Yeah, I give these away as gifts. Skincare cream, massage lotion. I just made up my bug spray. It's all organic. Yeah, I made a fresh bottle of that. It's got witch hazel, citronella, clove, peppermint in it. Yeah, and I pray over my products. I also make a hand sanitizer, and it's a room deodorizer all in one, and roll-on perfumes. Yeah. Oh, and bath salts too. Healing bath salts. But anyways, that's what I'll do, is I'll volunteer these gifts. Yeah, volunteering our gifts, giving those away for gifts for people. And volunteering our services. So what I did is I gave a lady, she's next door here, I gave her I don't say their names, it's private, I gave her a Reiki treatment and a shamanic treatment as well, where she is epileptic. Yeah. Anyway, she just loved it. She never had this treatment before. I gave that away as a gift, volunteered my time, and I receive messages. And the one that just blew me away and her away was, I told her that there was a young boy with her. I could feel this young boy. And I says, I don't know if it was a boy that you had or your brother, but you have a boy a young boy with you. He's with you at all times. And after the treatment, she told me it was her brother. Yeah, her brother passed when he was very, very young. Yeah, so that was very, very nice. And that touched my soul. So what a gift that was. Very healing, for sure. When it fills your soul and fills your heart, it's just so healing for you. Yes, for you, the troops, and for anyone else. And then, like I was saying earlier, 2 days later, I gave a treatment to this homeless man. He's helpful to the neighbor that lives here, and he's trustworthy. He likes him. He's a good man, young man. And so I decided, I said, hey, would you like a massage treatment? And he said, what? Never had one before. And so, yeah, that is the gentleman I gave a treatment to. And then I ended up getting some shoes for him. So really, really, no matter what it is, we all have a gift. Please share that gift with others and volunteer your time. Yeah. It is so healing for others and along with ourselves. And you can, volunteer your wisdom. We can also volunteer advice and our intuitive messages. Yeah, that's a very nice gift. And you can do it in person. I can do this too, where I work and donate my time online, where I can give you a healing treatment online. You don't have to be there in person. Or an oracle card reading. And then I receive messages as well. So yeah, that's a very nice way to send out healing to others and ourselves. So take care all. T.G.I.F, wear the red. Yeah. And keep nature within.